Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, I was getting ready to eat. Actually, it's still in the microwave. And all these messages kept coming through, and I started to write it down, and it loses something. So then it took me forever to get this up. Anyway, hello. Are you having a great Friday? September 1st. I had different things, other people's, not literally their voices, but 33, but you know what I mean. When you think of when things pop in your head, whatever. Anyway, I share my drug use and my life and how the things I've done and in my past or whatever. I'm like, in a way, I'm like an open book that way. And people are like, why would you tell people that? Especially when it comes to drug use. And it's because I may not have liked things that I've done in my past. And I've let go of that regret and that shame now. And because I can't change the past. But what I'm really referring to and what Spirit was telling me was the part of, I'm not ashamed of the parts of me, like say the drug use and stuff like that. It's my story. It's my story. So for those of you that have a shameful past, but look at you now, I'm getting people bumps everywhere, but look at you now. You're not that person. You're that person, but you're not that person anymore. And that's fantastic. You have a story. You went through the fire. You went through hell. I was going to say flame. You went through the flames. And all that was burnt away, renewed, refreshed like a phoenix. And I do want to grab my book because there is something in there about myself. So I'm going to pause you for a second. Hang on, because that part I did write down. I have a feeling it might be really perfect right now. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Yes, it was. Well, I have written down your past is your story, right? Blah, blah. I'm not the same as I was before, meaning the way I handle myself. So you're not the same as you were before because of the way you handle yourself. Can't control outside, external things, but ourselves and the part that we play. There's the difference. Before, maybe you did drugs, drank alcohol, promiscuity, whatever your thing is. Angry to people, maybe you beat you're a guy and you beat your old lady, or you're a lady and you 333, and you beat your old man, whatever. Or talk down to, or belittle, or just talk shit about it. You handle yourself differently now. Our story is our testimony. And I was going to say, we should be proud of that, but not in the sense of that kind of, 404. Do I even need to say that? If you don't understand what I'm saying, then this is where I lose me. 416. This is where I lose me, meaning I don't want to have to sit and try to explain everything with everything I say, and I guess if you're watching me, then you understand that, or you have an understanding, or you need to hear it, or whatever. That part's not up to me. So I just wanted to share that with you about you handle yourself differently. And your past is your story. And I sent a message to my eldest son earlier, and there was something I wanted to speak on about that real quick. And then I'll let you guys go. 5:21 is, I'm going to use me as an example, because that's all I know is my own story, my own life, my own part, and that interconnected with others. I'm going to be 54 this month, as a matter of fact, because it's September now. And my eldest son is going to be 36. We're 18 years apart. I had him 3 days after my 18th birthday, and I was telling him how special that was. And it's like, my mom never even made it to 54. She was murdered. My brother never even made it to 40. Not even 39. I think he might have been 36 or 37, but too young. And the moral, the reason why I was saying this to him was, no matter what has happened, we should cherish love. We should cherish our siblings and our parents. Love them anyway. If they're super toxic, you know what I mean, but because when they leave the physical world, there's no more laughing with them. There's no holding their hand. You can't even get mad at them. But the whole point was, in the end, really the only thing, I don't know, I can't say it a second time the way I put it, but it boils down to the most important thing is each other. It's the memories that we make, because those are eternal. The memories is what we carry. I heard in our DNA, with us, in our soul, and in every human we go into. That's locked in. The stuff and the things and the human go away. Letting the past go because it's over, but look at what stands in front of you now through the lenses and the eyes of love from our true essence. We take too much for granted because we can't get past our own selves and what they did to us. And oh my gosh, they hurt me. Do you know who I am? Like, can you believe they literally cut me off in traffic? You know what I'm saying? And this is how we are. And it's absurd. And not everyone, of course. I would say mostly Americans. I don't know. I've never really been to other countries. But I just have a feeling, this corporation called the United States of America, which is a corporation, by the way, in case you didn't know. Anyway, and if you think you own yourself or your children, you're wrong. What do you think a birth certificate is? Look it up. Anyway, tangent. That was a side note, one of those PSs. I'm going to go eat. You just handle yourself different these days. Your story is impactful. Because I don't know about you, but for me, what hits me is when you have someone standing there that you can tell by their energy, or maybe you've known them for a long time, you knew them back when they were super toxic and super unhealed and super hurting and in so much pain, and all of it, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. Hi, puppies. And you look at them now, and you're like, wow. I remember when, boom, look at them now. If they can do it, I can do it. Your story will change lives. And it doesn't matter if it's one or a million. Because that one turns into millions to billions. How? What, puppy? Gotta watch the dog, because 10, 11 dogs see things. Hey, love your show. I'm gonna go eat now, and just think about it. I love you. Have a blessed day. And yeah, I will take a shower, and thanks for asking. Obviously, I'm not on here for a beauty show. It's to spread my knowledge or what comes up, and when God wants me to share things, I do it no matter what the situation is and what I look like. So, getting past your human. I don't even like to say it that way. That doesn't even sit right in myself anymore. If you want to say your head and your heart in cohesion, together in coherence, in alignment, right, Scotty? In alignment. I think of it as like my soul and my human, 1111, coming into alignment. Oh, that was weird. I saw something black out of the corner. Anyway, animals.
What, puppies? What do you need? Come say hi, Scotty. And this is my little Scotty.
This is my grand dog. He's all nervous and shaky. What do you need, boy? Shaky to death. All right, we love you, 1133. Have a blessed day. Bye.